My first smartphone I bought with my agent's money. I lied to my agent. When I was now coming, I told my agent that I had some loans and I could not leave the country without settling them. So she was like, "How much is it?" And I told them 1,500. And that time I never had loan. And also they sent me money for fare. They sent me fare from home to Nairobi. And actually, during that time, I was in Nairobi already. So, all this money I collected and bought my first smartphone. It's something they're used to. They're never scared about doing that. Atatoa viatu hapo, mwingine arushe abaya pale, mwingine viatu hapo, and there is every place for everything. But watazirusha hivo, do they know you are there? Wanajua shagala ako na hiyo ndio kazi yake. Hello guys, hope you're doing fine. I'm doing fine too, and I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you so much for always stopping by to watch videos on my channel. And so today I have another video for you. Yes, so today we have a new video, and by the way, mkiona nimeweka kofia mjue tu nywele iko so shaggy. Najaribu kuzuia because unajua, yeah. So thank you so much for always stopping by to watch videos on my channel. Today I just want to tell you about my experience about Saudi Arabia for the past 2.5 years that I've been here. Yes, so many of you who have been watching my channel, you know so good that I've been here. I completed my contract on February this year, but I extended to this time. So I know you are going to watch this video when I'm now almost going home. So I just want to talk about all the same, apart from money. Saudi imenisaidia na nini? Apart from money, is there anything that you've gained in Saudi Arabia? So I'm just going to talk about it generally and from my own experience. So, Mimi, let me just make this clear. I'm a typical village girl, born, raised, and schooled in the village. So when I talk about village, yani ni village kule ndani 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 kabisa, yenye hata stima hakuna, magari kwa barabara, yani lami tunaona like a lot of kilometers away from home, of which hatungeenda most of the time. So I hope you now have the picture of the village I'm talking about. And inshallah, soon you are going to see the real village. But at least this time round, it has a lot of changes because you just know the county government brought a lot of changes. So, me growing up, I never knew a lot of things. And one fact is that we don't have electricity in the villages. So, a lot of things or a lot of stuffs going with the electricity, I never knew much about them. Let me tell you my first experience with electricals, and the match, even the washing machine, I first saw, literally saw in Saudi Arabia. So apart from money, Saudi Arabia has really exposed me a lot to a lot of things that maybe I just saw in books, on magazines, on televisions, and actually not television because in the village we never had television. We only had like radio, and we used to listen to just the local Radio Ramogi, because I'm a typical Luo. So we just used to listen to Radio Ramogi, and that is just using the dry cell batteries. Yes, so a lot of things. Now msicheke, though television I've ever seen a lot and I've ever used. Yes. So Saudi Arabia has exposed me a lot. And when I say Saudi Arabia has exposed me, Coming to Saudi Arabia, my first smartphone I bought with my agent's money. I lied to my agent. I told when I was now coming, I told my agent that I had some loans and I could not leave the country without settling them. So she was like, "How much is it?" And I told them 1,500. And that time I never had loan. And also they sent me money for fare. They sent me fare from home to Nairobi. And actually, during that time, I was in Nairobi already. So, all this money I collected and bought my first smartphone. So, that is Saudi Arabia, because all this money were just coming because of Saudi Arabia. So, I bought my second hand phone, of which I came here and it worked for some weeks and ikagoma tena. So, that is having my first smartphone and using a smartphone. After hiyo kugoma ndio nikanunua simu yangu sasa ya pili. That is this one. I bought this one, this Huawei. So apart from smartphone, a lot of things like a washing machine, blender, electric iron. I had never used electric iron before. I had never used a washing machine before. I had never used a laptop before. I had never, a lot of things of which I just don't want to share much about them. But the exposure is real and I really thank Saudi Arabia. 966, wenye mnakuja huku ama wenye mko huku, I know mko na ushuda. You just have a lot of testimonies to tell about Saudi Arabia, how Saudi Arabia have changed your life. Apart just from money, there are a lot that Saudi Arabia has done in our lives. Some of us, Saudi Arabia has been like our healing place. We've healed from here because we had some scars. Yes. And also, myself, Saudi Arabia has really helped me. First, this should even come first. Prayer. I'm not saying that I was not prayerful before, but Saudi Arabia has taught me to be more prayerful. I was raised in a Christian family and my mom taught us how to pray. But I never knew the power of prayer like I've just recognized its powers when I'm here. So I just know that everyone who is here, I don't think there is anyone who is in Saudi Arabia and watching news every time about everything that is happening in Saudi Arabia to other fellow girls or other fellow ladies that is not able to pray. Most of us, even if you see them joking on TikTok, these ladies pray because it's the prayer that keeps us going in Saudi Arabia. You see people going back in caskets. You see people lamenting that they don't have food, their bosses are treating them like animals. You just say, God, thank you. In fact, in Saudi Arabia, ukiangukia nyumba poa, unashukuru tu Mungu kila siku. And as a matter of fact, these people, they really change like a chameleon. So if you wake up and you are just in good terms, you really just thank God. Another thing is where I've become so humble until sometimes najiuliza, hey, ni mimi kweli? Nimekuwa humble like, hadi mtoi mdogo ananituma na ninaenda. Yani, a little kid is commanding you and you have to do. You will be like, Rahima, go and clean my room. You have no option. You have no otherwise. You'll have to go. A kid will tell you something, yani they command you. Hey, sometimes I imagine saying that, why is this really me? Because I remember I'm a mother. I have kids. And I just remember maybe even like my siblings who are their age mates, they can't actually command me the way these kids do. They lack respect. But I thank God because, if maybe you are a shagala or a house manager in Africa, at least at one point, an African kid will feel ashamed to command you or to talk to you rudely. But here, it's a routine. It's something they're used to. They're never scared about doing that. They never care. So they command you as they wish, and they know you'll do that. You have to be very, very humble because you can do them nothing and nothing at all. Uko kwao utadu. And that is just to talk about the kids. And if you can imagine doing that to kids, I hope you can just see where the adults now are. You just really respect them too much, such that kujitetea hata sometimes inakuwa ngumu. Unajua tu maybe yani they are crossing your line but you can't raise a voice. Wanakupitia sana lakini huwezi jitetea. Unanyamaza tu, unaamua tu kunyamaza. Above all, unaomba tu Mungu. You get that, umepangia mtoi nguo, umempangia nguo zake vizuri kwa cabinet ama kwa drawers. My dear, unapanga jioni maybe ukienda kulala. Amka asubuhi uende clean your room. You'll be amazed. Utashangaa kama kuna majini. Kuna siku niliuliza kijana, kuna kakijana mdogo hapa, nilimuuliza, kwani hii room yako mnalalanga na kuku hapa ndani? And if you know venye kuku akitaka kutaga mayai huwa venye anachokora chokora mavitu. So siku moja nilimuuliza like, kwani hii room yako mnalalanga na kuku? Akaenda akaambia wazazi wake like, nimemwambia room yake kuna dijudge. Dijudge sasa ni kuku. And the parents were like, yani they were really, really mad at me just saying that. And I was like, where God? Zip kwa mdomo yangu, please. So they do that and you can never touch them. You will do nothing about it if you are not humble. If you don't have self-control of your anger, unaweza angukia mtoto wa mtu ujipate kwa shida. Because you just know as an African mother, and obviously you are a mother who has kids. My own kids, my son is now 7 years. My eldest son is now 7 years. He's in grade 2. But anajua, akitoa nguo zake chafu, anafaa kuweka mahali gani. Anatoa nguo yake chafu na anajua penye ataweka hiyo nguo yake chafu. Anatoka shule na bag yake na anajua place ataweka hiyo bag yake. But here, mtu anatoka shule ama anatoa nguo zake just anyhow, just inside the house, anywhere they want. Anatoka shule na nguo na bag, unamfungulia mlango, the main door. Atatoa viatu hapo, mwingine arushe abaya pale, mwingine viatu hapo, and there is every place for everything. But watazirusha hivyo, do they know you are there? Wanajua shagala ako, na hiyo ndio kazi yake. I remember one day, nikienda kwa room ya kijana. Anakuanga so arrogant, and he's a very small boy. I don't want to talk much about him, but I'm just giving you this. Kuna siku nilipata amechokora nguo, nikamuuliza, kai, why are you doing this? Akaniambia, that's not my work. Like, I'm supposed to do that. Achokore, na mimi nifanye nini nitengeneze. Guys, wenye mnakula pesa za mashagala, wenye mnakula pesa za housemates wenye wako Saudi Arabia, those tears will cause a curse to your entire family and your generation. It's never easy to earn money from this side. It's never easy. So ikawa hivyo tu. So this side you have to be so humble. You have to control your anger. Apart from that, this side, yani, you just have to be hardworking more than you were back home. because you just have to arrange everything and work. It's you. It's you. Hata kama ni vyombo, unaona like home, maybe sometimes unaweza choka useme wacha hizo vyombo vikae, nitaosha maybe na za kesho ama za maybe mkule usiku na useme nitachanganya na za asubuhi, like we do in the village. And actually I'm not saying that maybe you will assume, but in the village tunakula usiku, tunaacha vyombo hivyo kwa jikoni, tunazichanganya na za kesho breakfast, tunaziosha kwa pamoja. But here you'll have to wash every single plate that is dirty on the sink. And it's you every day. Uamke asubuhi ni wewe. Lunch ama before lunch mtu akuje tu atumie ni wewe. After that, yani every single plate ni wewe utaosha. Na hakuna time utaboycott, maybe useme wacha niziachilie, maybe nitaziosha baadaye. You can never do that. You have to. And other work also, like ironing, doing other things, all is you. Whether you have a headache, you have stomachache, you are tired, you can never go minus doing this. In a video, I told you that even on a burial day for my own sister, I worked. You cannot boycott. And no one will tell you, let me do this for you. There is no vacation for you. Not even a single day they will tell you, okay, let's now today have a rest. Today, have a rest, we will do this for you. They'll never tell you that. You'll never have enough day. And remember, it is that way since day one umeingia huku hadi the last day utatoka. Ramadan days inakuwa the worst. Inakuwa like tripled. The work inakuwa like tripled. And then on Fridays, Thursday night, Friday daytime, Friday night. That is Friday night to Saturday. Those are ever busy days. Like if you have bet mama, like yani, if I say bet mama, like maybe you have a grandmother, you have an old mom or a mom who has stopped giving birth and has grandchildren and has kids who have been married. So on Thursdays, Fridays, they normally come back home because those are like weekend days. Like Thursday night, let me say like Thursday night, that is like Friday night Members Day for us back in Kenya. So it's that Thursday night they start coming, tomorrow the Friday, the following day Friday they come at night, and it is this small cup easy za gawa za shai, you'll get them all over in this country. Before you even go to the sink and start cleaning, or you go to the washing room and you start washing clothes, you have to go all through the rooms and collect any other thing, because you may assume that there are no other plates or other clothes. Then you do the only ones that you've got in the kitchen. Later on, you'll realize that you just left. Yeah, it's like you never washed any plate. So you have to go all around all the rooms, collect all the things, all the liters or whatever, and take them, ensure that there are no other plates. And it's that way every day, and it's you every day. You have to schedule your work well. You have to plan your work. You have to be hardworking. If you are a lazy lady, you cannot do this, and you'll always have to go home. You'll always complain, even if you get good people. Another thing is about being patient. Being patient. You have to be patient, because at a time, they will delay your salary. You will even become sick and they delay taking you to the hospital. And everything you ask them, if you are in a hurry, you'll never get them. If you are in a hurry, because Mwarabu ni yule mtu mwenye hataki maybe unamshinda kwa argument or kwa kitu. Like umwambie na afanye immediately, they'll never do that. Huwezi mwambia kitu na afanye immediately. they'll have to delay you and they do it at their own time. Hawataki kuharakishwa. Learning different cultures, different religions. These people, they are Arabs, they have their own cultures, and being Muslims, they have their own religion. So we have to adapt. And as it's said that if you go to Rome, do as Romans do. So you just have to adapt so fast and cope up with their life. So you have to learn about their religion and their cultures and all sort of that. You have to. Apart from that, I've just learned to stay away from home. So I'm this lady, as old as I am, sijai jifunza kukaa mbali na nyumbani ama kukaa mbali na my own mom. The longest time nimewahi kaa mbali na my mom is 5 months. Sijai kaa mbali na mamangu mimi. Nilizoea kukaa karibu na mom cause ni hivyo nililelewa. So hata during my high school time, cause during high school nilikuwa ninaishi na dadangu, but immediately we close, I had to rush and go home. I would maybe after closing, I would maybe spend a day or 2 days, then go back home. So sijai kaa more than 5 months. The longest time nimewahi kaa mbali na mamangu ni 5 months. Apart from that, hakuna. Now in Saudi Arabia, I had to spend 2.5 years without seeing my mom. So imenifunza kukaa mbali hadi na familia yangu. Na sijazoea bado. Sijazoea bado. Cause I can't even imagine ni mimi nimekaa hiyo miaka yote mbali na mamangu. Leave alone even my kids. Mamangu. Mimi Saudi tu imenifunza vitu mingi that maybe siwezi waambia zote, but imenifunza vitu mingi. Saudi imenipea friends. I have a lot of friends. And then also Saudi Arabia imenifunza a lot of things to do with online. It is because of Saudi Arabia that I started content creation, and I really appreciate God that I started it. And that's why I always tell people that if you want to start content creation, maybe you are in Saudi Arabia, you have that free Wi-Fi, you can do anything with it. You can start content creation if you are willing to. Yes. So mi Saudi imenifunza vitu mingi, like even saving. Yes, ni kubaya, lakini imenipea tu, yani life skills. Life skills imenipea tu mingi. Alafu ujue Saudi, ukiwa Saudi, unajiongelesha, unaimba, unajiprichia. Hadi saa zingine mi naongea tu kama wazimu. And even my bosses, they've known. Kuna siku, kumbe my bosses walikuwa wananiita na sisikii. So my boss always, alikuwa ana crack two jokes, sometimes ananiambia. Yani, kuna siku sasa kuitwa, sikuitika. Juu sikusikia. So, kila tu alikuwa akiniona ananifanyia tu. Yani, mimi nikiwa tu hivyo naimba, nafanya nini, najiongelesha. Saa zingine mimi naenda hata kutupa zibala, najiongelesha. Unaona, like, unajipigia tu story. Unaimagine tu hata venye siku yenye utarudi home, venye utabehave, like venye tu utahug, hadi unajipata unahug hewa. Venye tu utahug mamako, utahug watoi wako, unajipata tu umehug hewa, like mpaka unashangaa tu na guy, kwani nimekuwa crazy? Yani huku unajiongelesha, hadi sometimes ulie, ujiambie pole, ufanye nini, na ujipigie story na ucheke tu kivyako. Ucheke tu peke yako. So watu wengi maybe wakituona maybe unang'ara. Si hata kung'ara sometimes si kung'ara, ni simu tu imekuwa na good camera, unaona. Si kung'ara. Vitu zenye unapitia, maajabu. Maajabu zenye unafanya. Hakuna mwenye anaweza amini. Hakuna mwenye anaweza amini maajabu yenye unafanya. My worst experience in Saudi Arabia is their meals. I've never loved these meals. Sijaipenda kabisa kabisa kabisa. Chakula ya hawa watu mimi sipendi. Hata kama ni kuku, yes, si ati sikuli kuku, nakula kuku, but this other side, sipendi. Hata kama ni kuku sipendi. Samaki, mimi na ujaluo wangu, imagine sometimes wanapika samaki na nikose kukula. Na mimi ni mjaluo kamili, si hata adopted, si fake, original. Original mjaluo anakosa kukula samaki. Anashindwa, yani design imepikwa, nashindwa kukula. Hadi najiuliza, guy, is this me naacha samaki? Yani, haileti appetite hata kidogo. Na ndio wako like, usijui mtu anakula mchele mchele kilo 10 na kuku 2 wiki 2. Hawajui how Africa, yani Africa we are blessed. Kwa mambo na food, we are blessed so much. And Africans, let's just appreciate that we have all this. This side, it's totally different. You won't like the meals this side. Like, hata Kodhi akisema like yeye anabebanga tea leaves zake, mimi nakubaliana na yeye. Huku utashangaa ni maajabu ya chakula ziko huku. But wenye wanasema sijui tunakula nyoka, tunaosha nyoka, sijui tunafanya nini, hizo ni rumors, si ukweli. Because hata dogi, mimi mwenyewe huku dogi naona tu nikienda kutupa zibala, kutupa takataka, of which lazima watakuja huko because pia wao wanasaka chakula huko. Yes, so a lot of things I've learned from this side. And also learning from them, I just like how they have a heart of giving, you know. Si ati wanapea shagala, but wao wenyewe kwa wenyewe, they love each other. They really love each other. I wish we could embrace how they do it. Mtu hawezi kufa na njaa karibu na wewe. Mtu hawezi kufa na njaa. So guys, there are just a lot of things that maybe I wish to share with you, but you know, I'm preparing, I'm tired, as you can see my eyes, I'm tired, and I'm on my last day, so you know, work is just a lot and a lot. I just have to end this video here, and I hope we catch up in the next video. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, give the video a thumbs up. Also, you can share and also drop a comment in the comment section to know what you think. My name is Rahema, and until next time, goodbye for now.